Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go over the price action for SPY for June 5th. So these were essentially my levels. I had a level near 43.10 and also level at 42.80. And I didn't really have any short setups. I needed price to do something, so I had more long buy setups. 53.10 was an area I was really interested in, as well as this area right here, value area high, right here. So this is basically my essential theme of the day, looking for longs. And then for VIX, I had this level here, 53.8, 13.8. The reason why is because we had a flat top here and a nice red green candle that broke through a full body. We retested it yesterday, and I thought that, well, maybe price come back in here and reject that, maybe ES will continue lower. But I was really looking for 14.1, but I marked this anyways because of just how clean this break was and how price was just basically holding it. So for me to have gone short, I needed to see VIX come down to 13.5, wherever this line is here, like 13.445. I'm guessing 13.45, something like that, and then bounce up. Like go inside here, probably close, and then reverse, or give me some nice wicks. So this is what I was looking for. So basically, I was looking for longs. Um, so if we go into today's um, chart, all right, and some of the things, some of the stuff may not be as they were. I'm just gonna put them side aside to see what I was looking at in comparison. So value area high, which is here, 53.10, which is right here. All right, this is this here. All right, and then that was pretty much it. All right, I didn't have any other levels besides, we were just potential upside. 53.20 is right here, right? And then, oh, I also added these here. These are prior day highs. I just marked them, just to mark them. So we did come to our 53.10 area and bounce strongly from there, and then from that, prices continued higher. We did get a bit of a sell-off in the morning, but most of these stuff were all news generated. We had a 9:45 news that I thought was important, and then we had a 10 o'clock news that I thought was not as important, but it caused this whole entire move up. So I was a little wrong. Um, but I couldn't catch a trade to save my life if I wanted to. Just because of how the candles close. I wanted the candles to close closer to my level and not so far. Like this is about a 11-point move. I go into the regular candle, right? 13.75, 15.75 move, right, on this candle here. All the way up. Never got a pullback really from this move, and it just continued higher at 10:30. So if we look at it at the 15-minute, we did hold the two highs, and then we continued higher. This is news here at 10 o'clock, and this is our 9:45 news. And I did show how some of these were all news generated plays on my intraday area in the Discord. Okay, so when news came out, we had this strong move down right into my level and bounced up, and I wanted price to come a little lower, or when it got above, give me a pullback. Never got the pullback, never got the low move. So if I look into this level here and I go into my 1-minute chart, the only thing I can see is that we had some strong volume and that we held, right? So I could have drawn maybe a channel, right? It's just all hypos after the math, right? Could have drawn maybe a channel like this. I'm gonna go to a lower time frame to get a higher time frame, right? Cause we basically did this the whole time, and then we broke out of it, right? Holding the lows, the highs, right? So maybe I could have entered here, stop loss here, about a 6-point move, like this, boom, right? And could have taken it that way, but this is all hindsight. And then price has continued much higher than I think anybody thought it would. This is a, when did we end around here? This is a 50 point, almost like a 50 something point move, 51 point move, right? From there. So, but yeah, but looking at this, just trying to make sense of this, that was all news generated. This was 10 o'clock, as you can see, and then 10:09, we kind of held up here. We didn't sell off. We had nothing to really bounce off lower. So price moving up was not expected of me, was not expected for me. But if we look at my Heikin Ashi, we can see that, well, we kind of closed above it. So come 10:30, close above it. So come 10:30, this here, maybe look for something. But 10:30 right here, so we never got a pullback. We came here, we consolidated, right, and then decided to just move higher. Right, so we draw a channel. Right, we had this thing here, broke out of it, came 11 o'clock. I should have probably marked this one. Come 11 o'clock, and I knew that 11 o'clock would have been a big a potential time for something, and I couldn't figure out how to capitalize on that, but now I do. So we had that. We just waited. Come 11 o'clock, boom, move up higher. Let me save this as 11 a.m. move. $11 a.m. move. All right. $11 a.m. move. All right, so that's saved. Okay, so what I did, I told myself I was gonna wait till a 1 o'clock setup, and we never got a 1 o'clock setup. 12:30 to 1 o'clock setup, and price just basically just kept moving higher at a very slow rate, and just moving higher. So that was today's price action. Really, no trades on my end. Couldn't spot anything worthy. But the change of the hours, 11 o'clock, 10, 10:30 seem like prominent times to look for setups. The 30-minute chart, 15-minute chart. So I haven't been doing well with the 5 and the 1 minute so much. But waiting for these higher time frames to give me closing candles and volume, and for the 1 minute, so I would be just looking at where price is as in regards to volume. So like this here, holding that, breaking out, entry possibility here, stronger entry possibility on this here, with stop loss about here about 7 points. Alright, so this would have been one of the higher risk plays. but this meaning because it's not above anything or any structure, and it's probably been like a less lower risk but less um, a lower risk but less a potential working out because it's just still consolidating, right? I'm buying, going from one consolidation to the other, but price is above some levels. No, bounced up, held, stayed down for a little bit, sort of reversing higher, held high day twice, so something like this. So either one could work, and both go into like the same area as far as the 2-1 goes, or less. You know, we got over here and over here. So that was it for today. I am going to prepare my charts for tomorrow. I'm going to at least prepare a portion of it so that way I'm not scrambling to figure out what I want to look at. So how much time do I have left on this? This has been 11 minutes. I'm going to quickly just set up my my value areas and then look for any volume. That's all I'm going to do on both ES and NQ. So that way I don't have to focus on them in the morning. So let's just get to deleting some stuff. We can move this up here. We never came down to any lower value. Price aggressively just kept moving higher. Alright, so and then we'll look for volume. No volume, volume here, volume here, and volume there. This is practically dead. Let's go into Heikin Nashi. We don't see anything. Maybe this. This looks good. I don't see anything up here. We're basically flattening out, so maybe we'll sell off. Get rid of that. Let's go to the 5-minute. Zoom out. Kind of liking this. This is where my entry would have been. Okay. We are definitely jamming around this. I'll come back to that tomorrow because I don't have a clear idea of what it is that it is doing over there. I can keep that like that. This, like I said, I have no clear idea what this is doing. If I can find any other volume around here. Let's mark it like this. Let's go for this Those are the only 2 volume that we really have. Let's go into our regular candle. Alright, cool. Alright. So that's that for point of control. I don't have anything for value area high. Let's do NQ real quickly, and then I'm gonna end this thing here. This is NQ. NQ just was a short shot up. Let's look at it from this angle. It was just straight out. There's no red candle during the session. After we bounce out off of that, it was just been climbing. So a lot of levels became invalidated. They're no longer good. Everything's gone to trash. Where's my value area? Oh, that's in the other candle. That's in the other chart. It's in here. Okay. So we did touch a value area low and a settlement price. That's probably what helped bounce. And Q, along with yes, bouncing off of key levels. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it just feels like, what am I doing? Or sometimes it feels like, why didn't I take a trade that I saw? Or why couldn't the trade make sense, really? Whatever it is, why does it seem like I'm overthinking still, and why couldn't the trade just make sense right away? That's what I feel like I've been thinking. I don't know why I need to feel that it needs to make sense when it's a game of probability and the odds are just what we're looking at. The odds are what's supposed to be in your favor, nothing else. You find the odds and you run with it. Okay. I feel like I don't have a single thing. Okay, I got this. Sheesh. Do that, and I'll come back to that tomorrow. Let's spark this. Let's go into Heikin Ashi. Strong candle. This one. Alright, so we're looking for this. Perhaps retest. Alright, so I'm gonna mark this here like that. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I don't have really much anything for this. Yeah, that's it. Let's go into the daily. Looks like NQ finally made its all-time highs. ES made its all-time highs earlier. Go to our NQ made its all-time high today. Well, again, actually, I didn't even know it was there. It's a week. Yeah. NQ is dominating all-time highs. Go to ES. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna trade any of this come tomorrow. Most of my trades were good for Monday and Tuesday. Today, Wednesday, I didn't get that play, and I have no idea what's gonna come tomorrow and Friday. So I think I'll just be waiting, really, more so for things to make sense. So I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I think we're flattening out up here. In the overnight session, so I'm going to look for some volume to be generated. It's kind of like how we had here, which was my area of interest. We came down to perfectly. So yeah, I wonder if I did like my mentor. My mentor had kind of like this whole thing here marked. So look at it from a time frame. Yeah, maybe I could have done that, but I think my level here was definitely on point. Like this touching this here is much better than this going through this. Yeah. All right, that's it. I'm done.